Hi everyone. So for week 6, it's going to be very similar to last week. What you're going to do is when you see the bundle attached, you'll notice it says to read a text of your choice. You can read the poem attached or you can choose a different poem. The reading steps are basically the same as last week. You're going to read it and annotate the poem, write a summary of the poem, and make sure you include, the beginning, middle, and end parts, only important information for a summary. None of the interesting details, only important. And then you will answer these stems. And if you click on the bundle in Google Classroom, you can answer straight on here. It will make a copy for you and you just fill it in. So what I noticed that is unique about this poem is just type in your answer where that blank is. And then one connection I make between myself and the author is, again, just type it in. When you go to your writing, it's going to be similar from last week, but there's some changes. So for instance, you're going to free write. I would just set the timer on my phone for like 3 minutes and free write about the little weird things that you feel like you're going to remember from this quarantine experience. Like objects, places, truths. I know that I'll remember seeing people walking around with masks on, and describe as much as you can. This is just like free writing. It's not your poem yet. This is where you're just going to jot down as much of your thinking as you can about this time. So this is a time to kind of brain drain those thoughts. Step 2 says to read the attached poem, noticing the parts that you find interesting. So this is where you're going to go back and reread. You've already read that poem, so you're just kind of rereading it, seeing if you find anything interesting. Maybe you could put a star next to things that are interesting, highlight in a different color, whatever you choose. It says to notice the structure for step 3. You don't actually have to write anything for that. You're just noticing it. Step 4, you're going to actually write a poem, just like you did last week, and you're going to use the information from step 1. So take all those thoughts and create a poem. You could do an acrostic, like with the word quarantine. You could do a free verse, anything that you feel comfortable with. You could even research different types of poetry. You could do a blackout poem if you want, where you take an old page from a book or a newspaper and you could black out all the other words. That's an option as well. And then it says to take a picture or share a copy with me, because you're going to need that pre-writing. So when you go to your pre-writing from step 1, just make sure you have it saved. Don't throw it away yet, because you're going to be using it. So when you scroll down, you'll notice the poem of the week, and it says here, annotate this poem. So this is the poem that, if you're using the one in the bundle, this is the one you're going to use. This portion is just ways you can annotate. This is just kind of a guide. You don't have to follow that. As I am reading it, I would definitely highlight the figurative language that you notice in the poem, because that's something that we did in class. When you go down, it says step 2. So you can put your summary right here, and the steps here correlate with the steps at the top. So just type in your summary from the poem. So that's really easy because it's right there. Right after I read it, I go in and I summarize it. Make sure you're using complete sentences, starting with capital letters, ending with terminal punctuation. If you did not fill in your blanks from or at the top, you can fill them in here. Either one is going to be fine with us. And then this is where you can put your free writing in. If you do your free writing here, it's going to be a lot easier for you because it'll already be saved. Or you can use paper, whatever's easier for you. Step 2, it says read the attached poem, noticing the parts that you find interesting. So you could either jot down them here or you can just highlight them. Whatever's easier for you works for us. The structure, you just notice the structure. That's giving you some examples. And then this is where you're going to actually write your poem. Any type of poem that you are comfortable with. Okay? When you go down, you'll see some examples. Like if you notice this, I remember, you could use the same style. Like you could say different things that you remember from this time, or I will remember, and just use that repetition that you're noticing. These are just 2 examples for you to help you understand. When you are finished, you are going to either turn it in through email, through Google sharing, or through Google Classroom. make sure that you know that both of these are a grade. So like this, the genre side, that's your reading grade. The composition and writing is your writing grade for that week. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help you. Miss you guys.